All right. Hey, everyone. I think we're going to get started with the webinar today. Thank you for joining. For this Pure Cars broadcast today, we're going to be talking about tips for taking full advantage of the certified digital programs. So let's get started. So I am Camille Woodward. I am a business development program manager at Pure Cars. I've been with the company for about 3 years. I started as an account manager servicing dealers across the country, and now I help to manage our strategic partnerships at Pure Cars. So for today's agenda, we're going to be going through a couple things about why you should care and why the certified program should matter to you. So we're covering topics from how they can help grow your revenue, finding the right partner to work with, the right vendor that makes sense for you, and putting your co-op funds to work. So the purpose of certified programs is, and the reason that they ultimately exist, is because the OEM wants visibility and influence over dealership advertising. And this may sound overbearing, but these programs are designed with dealers in mind, and they allow dealers the tools to get the most out of their advertising spend. The OEMs also want to ensure that funds across tiers 1, 2, and 3 are spent the most effectively and that they're working together rather than cannibalizing each other and driving costs up. Swim lanes help to define the spaces that tier 1 should advertise so that they're not infringing on tier 3 and dealership advertising, and vice versa. The OEM programs are designed to help increase return on ad spend for dealers. That's really the purpose of why the OEMs created these programs. By providing dealers with the tools to amplify their advertising, they're ultimately empowering dealers to confidently market their inventory, and they're also making more money doing so. By joining the OEM programs, dealers are also able to take full advantage of frequent heavy-up announcements that the OEMs roll out. This welcomes opportunity for additional co-op for the dealers and also helps to more closely align with the tier 1 objectives that are running during the current time. Being in an OEM program also means you have access to additional support. In addition to your Pure Cars representative, your strategy manager, your digital strategist, and market, all OEM programs have a dedicated field rep that supports these programs. So you can be sure that more eyes are on your accounts, and that means more accountability and better performance for you. OEM program dealers also don't have to worry about invoicing, complicated billing, or co-op submissions. Enrolled dealers can relax and enjoy the turnkey nature of these OEM programs. Billing goes direct to your part statement, and co-op is automatically submitted on your behalf. The truth is that most dealers, more often than not, enjoy the marketing and management benefits that come with being in an OEM certified program. In fact, most dealers actually see better performance than dealers that run their advertising outside of an OEM program. Vendors that make the cut have a much higher standard of accountability, so that means you can be sure that your chosen vendor is really the best of the best. Additional co-ops typically available to in-program dealers, and management fees are always eligible for reimbursement. Co-op is also automatic in all OEM programs, so you don't need to worry about gathering documents and invoices. Billing just goes straight to your part statement, and co-op submissions are automatic for you. Heavy ups are another OEM program benefit that dealers out of program don't have access to. Participating in OEM supported heavy ups allows dealers a strong alignment with the OEM on tier 1 initiatives like Ram Power Days going on right now at our example at Wright. Dealers also have access to additional co-op by the region or the OEM depending on the event and time of year. While heavy ups do require incremental budget, they're designed to empower dealers to add budget to focus campaigns so they can capitalize on increased traffic driven by tier 1. When looking at a vendor, turnkey program management is key to whoever you're working with. There's no need to worry about co-op, billing, or compliance when working with someone who the OEM has vetted as an approved provider. You also want to make sure that you're working with an advertising provider who offers a full suite of digital products, so you can run your advertising under one roof to simplify billing, co-op, and even your monthly vendor meetings you have to deal with. Approved vendors are also held to additional accountability and reporting standards by the OEM, so they're proactive in their approach to account management rather than reactive. Choosing a vendor with a full suite of digital tools not only makes your life easier, It also ensures that your advertising is cohesively working together to deliver the most impactful marketing message to your customers. OEM-supported co-op programs have historically influenced dealers to spend money in certain advertising channels while complying with co-op and compliance guidelines. With the immersion and emphasis on these programs, more and more OEMs are requiring their dealers to dedicate a set portion of their budget to digital advertising. OEM alignment is valuable. Not only does it allow dealers access to additional co-op and simplified billing, but it also helps dealers to reduce unnecessary costs and increase return on ad spend due to OEM established swim lanes between tiers. Bringing it back together, we want to make sure that you're getting the key takeaways out of this and hoping that you're getting the most out of this webinar. OEM programs are designed for you and exist to help your dealerships be more profitable. By aligning with the OEM, you can reduce unnecessary costs, like, for example, competing in a high CPA territory, and you can increase return on ad spend in the process. You also need to know that OEMs have vetted hundreds of vendors to find the ones that best meet your standards and advertising requirements. Only then are these vendors then offered to you for choosing. PureCars has worked diligently to secure certified vendor status in 13 OEM programs as of today, with more in the pipeline every day. OEM programs are ultimately in existence to help dealers effectively spend advertising dollars and ensure alignment and swim lanes between tiers so that advertising can work together, not against itself. Thanks again. Once again, I'm Camille Woodward, the Business Development Program Manager at PureCars.